Hello and welcome to this Minecraft Let's Play from the Lionheart server, guys. Yeah, I hope you're alright. Yeah, today we're going to build a house round around here-ish. Yeah, so I'm quite into this area at the moment as a whole. Last time we refined this bridge, or Yeti, or whatever it's called, and we made this path, or we finished it off anyway. And I think since then I've finished it off a little bit further here, over this way anyway. Yeah, it's looking really snazzy, and I want to sort of continue exploring what these people who made the Temple of the Serpent were like. You know, who were they, and you know, why were they here, and so on and so forth. And the best way to do that, really... Ooh, we have the beginnings of a snake thing over there. Oh, we have a snake, look! That's the head. That's the fangs. Man, that is looking really snazzy. Scusi is really going ham with this base. I really like it. It's so cool. I need to go over and look now. Ooh, and the red eyes. The idea, I think, is that the villagers are somehow gonna pop out of there. Yeah, see, there's one specimen. Yeah, so the snake is gonna spit the villagers out, I think. Maybe it's the rejects, maybe it's not. I don't know what his plans are exactly. But go check him out if you haven't, because man, he does some awesome videos. Is that really supposed to look like that? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, who were these people, right? And, well, I'll tell you one thing. The rulers, the priesthood, they were safe and secure in their pyramid. And they had slaves, for sure. That's something I've decided. And I mean, slavery is something that has existed for the longest time, basically. So... I mean, I don't condone it in any way, shape, or form, but history has its way of, you know, just being full of it. So, I don't know what we're going to build, to be honest. I don't know what we're going to build. We're going to have a play, but I think it's going to start with two beams going out like this to some sort of little bridge. Or to be the sort of stabilizers for some sort of little bridge. I don't have any slabs. I'm not prepared. Maybe it's not even 3 wide, to be honest. Maybe it's just, you know, a 1 wide thing. That's what I think it is. Because, you know, these are slaves living here. I'm thinking maybe what we're building here is like a group living for slaves. Group living, yeah, that's what I think that's a word. If it isn't, I do apologize, but it is now. So that one would come up there, and this one would come up here, and everybody would be happy. So then we go out a little bit here. Maybe we have like a 3 wide gap, 1, 2, 3, and then over 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and over 1. Let's like that. Yeah, that should be good. And then maybe 1 more iteration of this. So maybe 1, 2, maybe here. Yeah, could be good. I need to fix that bottom thing here. So yeah, that's what we're gonna work with today, guys. I hope you are fine. I hope you are merry. I hope you're looking forward to a little bit of vanilla Minecraft here, because I sure am. Myself. I've been heavily playing on the Craftonomical server lately, modded stuff. Man, it's such a time sink. Apologies for the phone. It's such a time sink, for sure. But it is also a lot of fun. That's the key thing here, really. Should we just make ourselves some stuff here? No sense going back for something simple such as... Oh, I had one already. Excellent. Such as a crafting bench or some slabs. We'll just make them. We'll just make them, guys. My inventory is full and I haven't even started. This is ridiculous, guys. Yeah, so the path would go something like this, yeah? Where do we end up? We want to end up over there. Like there, yeah? Build these up one. I'm gonna have to go and get more stuff. Because we probably could do with another beam here, and maybe one here. No, not one there. But you know what? We're gonna remove this one, I think. Because they don't have to be like on the same level or anything like that. So we can go 1, 2, 3, maybe here, you know? But except it's here. Yeah. So, you know what we're gonna do? What we're gonna do is I'm gonna I'm gonna go and get some stuff, empty some of this stuff out, and get some other stuff instead. And then we're gonna shoot this zombie. Well, we're gonna do that first, actually. And then when we've done that, I'm gonna sort of lay out something here, and then we'll come right back, guys. All right. You know what I need to do soon, guys? I need to get my gear in order, or my not my gear so much. I need to get my stuff in order. I need to sort out my ender chest. I need to know where everything is. I need to probably have a sorting system and all that sort of stuff. And a part of that is having a bed in your ender chest. Because now it's night again, guys. Why is it night again? So I built up a little bit here. Let's have a look. And I've gotten a bunch more wood. I got some more different things. I have these acacia wood planks or logs. I hope I can use them here because that would be really awesome. So basically we have this little walkway and it leads up to this round shape. And there are beams on all sides here with just one in between here. I think actually we need some more beams later on as well, but I'll get back to that later. And like I'm starting to get this vision of a house that is maybe like almost too big for the little platform it's on. Does that make sense? For now, I appreciate that the entrance is going to be here, but let's just how does this work? I know acacia was not in the block palette. These guys were not part of the block palette either, you know. These guys are slaves. They've probably been forced here. They're subject to the whims of the people up in the pyramid. They don't care that it's not in the block palette. They just want to have a house. Somewhere to live. Ooh, hello. Swamp at night. There's nothing like it. There we go. So I think actually it works. I do think it actually kind of works. So let's see. I want to build up the in-between here. Where there's not dark oak, I want to sort of build that up. But I think that actually means building everything up too high. Just give up, man. So that's that. Yeah, I've had a really eventful week, guys. By the time you watch this, I will have started a new position at my job, at my workplace, and that I had to apply for and go to interviews for and all sorts of things like that. So that's what I've been busy doing this week. And apart from that, I've also had some quite nice streams on YouTube. I'm quite enjoying streaming on YouTube, I gotta admit. I mean, I was really skeptical to begin with. To be fair, or to be honest, I was. Because I really liked Mixer. I really like Mixer. Or I still like Mixer, right? But this whole YouTube changing their rules thing, it sort of made me realize that if I want to go for the YouTube channel rather than for Mixer, or for streaming as a general rule, as the thing that I sort of have as my main hobby, well, then I need to probably be on YouTube to stream, at least for the current time. Let's just put down some lights here, maybe not, maybe here, and here. just so we can see what we're doing. Maybe one in here as well. Yeah, so, and you know, it's been really good fun. Really good fun. I don't know if we're gonna have windows here or here. Let's leave them there for now. Yeah, so one of the important things here, I feel, is to actually hide the orange pretty much completely. Because obviously orange would symbolize rich people in this mythology. What am I doing? There was a slime there. Oh, maybe I didn't kill all of them. Yeah, so the grey is fine, but the orange, if any, should be really, you know, not in the foreground. So let's make a bunch of trapdoors for that purpose. Let's try that at least. You know, trapdoors are actually really good at giving depth to small builds. And they work quite well like this. Yeah, I can accept that, you know what I mean? That's alright. And then they can also be fanciful and close their windows, yeah? So like this. And of course, this is now quite dull, if you will. I just realized that my game sounds might not be on. So I might have to look into that in a second. Might make a little cut here and come back. But never mind that for now. Now what we can also do is we can put trapdoors on the inside like that. And in point of fact, we can put them on the outside as well. And just sort of cover the window, the bottom of the window. And that also gives very nice cool structure to the window. Oh darn it, you always need more trapdoors, or I do at least. I think maybe I use them too much sometimes. But no, that's not possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You cannot possibly use too many trapdoors, guys. There is no such thing. And yeah, of course, I am very much looking forward to the new trapdoors as well. Man, such a good thing for them to add for me personally. So there we go. That's a start of something, right? So now we need to think of where to go from here, so to speak. So this actually can go now, I think, because this whole thing needs to be the entrance. Oh, that's what I feel. Ooh, slime. Very slimy. Okay. So maybe we even place a thing there, and maybe even there later on. So we have a good wide entrance way here. Right, it annoys me with the sound. So I'm gonna go and make a cut, and I'll be right back. Ah, the sweet sound of sound. So I just had to reset the do an F3 and T to reload the resources of Minecraft. That was all. So I've been thinking here a bit. I've removed these again in the corners here and replaced them with dark oak logs. Sorry, dark oak wood. And I think maybe what we need to do is try this out for a little while. Let's see how this feels. So we could make very small windows like that. How does that feel? You know what? I do quite like that. Oh yeah, but we can make them with stairs maybe, yeah, so they feel a bit less oppressive from the outside anyway, and give a bit of depth. So let's see, I do have stairs. Let's see, if we go around here, place a stair like that. Yeah, that's not terrible, guys. That is not terrible. Now you really get the feel that the beams here, or the poles, they sort of just fold in. Yeah, I like the line of that. They fold in over the house itself and becomes part of the house. That's what they do. Let's see if we can do some parkour. No, we can't, as usual. Why do I even try? You know, I should just dirt pillar up everywhere straight away. Was that everything? No, How about making that jump? I did it! I'm the master of parkour. Clearly I'm not. Clearly I'm not, guys. Yes, I've gotten a new job. And the new job is actually a managerial position, which I'm really pleased about. I've never been a manager properly. I've sort of dabbled, stood in for people who were ill and things like that, sort of things of that nature. But I've never really gone for being a manager either. And so now, a little while ago, I sort of decided that, okay, now it's time. It's time to start going for this stuff. And so I did. And it went well. This is the first manager position I've applied for, and I got it, so I'm very pleased with that. The reason that they needed a manager is because we were having a restructure. And if you work, maybe that's good. If you're working, you know that restructures are quite frequent, probably, in your work. They are in mine anyway, and never really that welcome. But in this case, I didn't mind it so much, to be honest, because basically, let's just say that it's for a good reason. So we merged with. I work at a college. We merged with another college, and of course, we need to be more efficient. There needs to be a point to the merger, if that makes sense. So how about we make a roof made of oak? No, I don't want to do that, actually, now that I think about it. I want to make it out of jungle wood planks. Because if we make it out of oak, this is primarily oak, right? If we make it out of oak, if you fly past this place, you're not going to see it. But we can make the inside beams and stuff like that out of oak. That's fine. So let's see, do I have any jungle wood by any chance? Yes, I do. Okay, that's great. Should I make it out of stairs or slabs? Let's try slabs first, right? I'll make a bunch of slabs and give it a go, and see how it looks. Yeah, and so what does this mean, though? That's the key, really, here. What does this mean for the channel? You wonder. And I will tell you, I hope it doesn't mean much at all. It might initially mean a few fewer videos per week. But given that I've recently increased my output quite substantially, surely you can forgive me for that. But I don't, in the long term, foresee it meaning much, to be honest. I think I will get up to speed fairly quickly and sort of just get on with it. I wonder if this is good. No. Have them here. This sort of height. So yeah, and I start on Monday, which is 2 days before you see this. So it's gonna be exciting, to be honest. Maybe this is too even and such, like, I don't know yet. Try to make like a fairly, yeah. No, I think we can live with that. That's just a little bit of detail here. So let's see. So remove the beam that is in the middle of everything. I like the hint of grey for sure. And then let's see. What does it look like from over here? Yeah, that's really good. That's a nice simple house. Man, I'm happy with this. And we're not done yet. We can, oh, it's raining as well. We can, of course, first of all, we can have a look inside. Yeah, it looks good. We need to remove that. And maybe place a torch. It looks good, but there is still things to do. Let's put it like that. So how about we try and shape the roof on the inside a little bit more as well. I don't like this transition between the brown and the red wood. I ran out of slabs. And so yeah. So that's that. Yeah. How about that? No. It was better before. It was better before, guys. Yeah. I could live here if I were a slave. I am a slave to the machine, as I've talked about, of course, but hey ho. Who isn't these days? And then we can do this to close off. Yeah. If we want to. Can even vary if we have them open or closed. That's cool, guys. That is cool. Alright. So let me have a little fiddle here. I want to decorate this and then talk a little bit about these slaves. And so on. And yeah, we'll see what it comes out like. Alright, guys. I think we have some sort of conclusion to this now. Have a look. So we have this walkway, like I said. And like you've seen, we have the roof here. I put some leaves hanging down, put quite a lot of vines on this. And man, the vines, I can't repeat this enough, the vines looks awesome on pretty much all the blocks in the swamp. I really like that. Then when we come in here, they got 2 beds, and they got a little kitchen area here with some storage and a cauldron. They can move this planter if they want to. Wow, that just broke. I didn't realize they did that. Anyway, they can move this when they want to prepare their food. And of course, they have tried their best here with the planters and the flowers to make a nice home. But it is the swamp, guys. And so the damp and the mold, whoops, keeps penetrating the house. So there's some grass, the floor is partly dirt, and so on. But these guys are slaves, but they haven't given up, okay? And so they have managed to get hold of a bookcase. They're trying to educate themselves and their children, hoping that one day they will be able to overthrow the dark lords of the Serpent temple. That's my lore story for this little hut. And the thing is, we need to have many of these things. They don't have to look exactly like this, but around here, I mean, we can have one going out here, we can have one going out here, and so on and so forth. We can have them along the shore here, and of course we can also have them on land. And I think that's what we need to do. We need to, maybe in the live stream, build many of these types of huts to make the landscape pretty, basically. Man, I wish I could just make a structure block out of this and just copy it over to all the parts here now. But because that's what I do in the chunk build series. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little hut, and I will see you next time, guys. Bye!